What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dorkatronprime. Currently here with Sebastian Acosta, the man that's been topping recently at Knowhere Toys and Comics with Shinegreymon. This man also has his invite, and he's a nut no matter what you say. He has a couple changes for the list. He's going to bring them up to you. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Alright, we start off with rookies. We play 3 Starmon. It's yellow, so getting the minus DP plus shine turns on your Patamon sometimes. It's just a decent rookie to have, toolbox. I play 1 Sala. Still iffy on the card. I never played it for the heal, but against black, the fact that it's a 4 cost saves me a lot. But I have been thinking about putting in Bushi, which is the same thing. So this is an iffy card still. The card I'm definitely taking out is 3 Pulsemon. I do not like this card in the deck. It's just not like I have no way to cheat it out. The draw one doesn't feel important enough, and then like playing it for 2 for going wide strategy just doesn't feel like what the deck wants to do. So I'm either gonna try switching the beat for the BT6 Pulsemon or just putting in Bushis, because this deck can generate enough memory to just hard play Bushi for games sometimes. The last rookie is for Patamon. Just being able to get your Shinegreymon for 3 is the biggest thing this card does, or just randomly giving you 2 memory if you have 2 out behind blockers or something. It's just a staple for the deck. I wouldn't play any less than 4. You need good raising Digimon, so it's always a good solid raising Digimon. And now after that, I play really defensive, because my goal with the deck is to try to get behind my opponent in security and then just wall behind blockers. So we're playing all 8 champion blockers for Uni, for Pitamon. The only reason they're in here is because they're blockers. If they were different blockers, I would probably play different blockers, but can't really complain about them. For ultimates, we had, or for the last champion, we actually played 3 of this guy. I really like this card, especially with the game plan of sitting behind at 3 memory and just kind of staying behind your opponent, turning on your Tamers and everything. Being able to hard play him for 4 and then drawing 2, as it usually gets me in my, it fixes my hand so often, and there's a part of me that wants to bump it up to 4, but then that would cut behind blockers, so not sure yet. And then now we're at ultimates. We play 2 Siren because of the 5 play cost. Again, the deck generates so much memory that it's very easily possible to hard play Siren and then Digivolve into Shinegreymon to wipe a board from nothing, which is just always very useful. And then the rest of the ultimates are 3 Yellow Rise and 2 Red Rise. They honestly are the engine of the deck. It lets me get my Tamers down for free and then just ramps me up all the way. The only thing I was thinking about was, with my ultimates, was finding a way to fit a 4th Yellow Rise, and maybe changing these to the starter deck Angelomons to help me heal, to help me, again, play that game of staying behind my opponent in security until I want to swing for game, or until they've been controlled to the point where they can't swing back at me anymore, and I just win the game. After that, Gabubond, Jesmon are still a problem, so this card just is insane against them. Security Control's been playing it, and every yellow deck should be playing it right now. Being able to, first of all, Digivolve for 3 when you're playing with Shine is pretty useful. Minus security attack against their benched Pokemon, their benched Digimon is awesome. And then the -3 DP for their security swings lets my rookies live a lot of the time. It's really useful. Namesake of the deck, we got 4 Shine. Board wipe card. It's huge when it's your turn. I can get this guy, normal deck can get this up to like 16k and just swing safely every time for +1 security check if you have the proper stack. And then the last Digimons are 2 Valder. Not a fan of Valder, but you need it in the deck to play against purple, because purple has a hard time killing a sideways level 7. So it's just to counter that matchup. Otherwise, I would say I wouldn't need it, and I would play more Sukuyas or find room for ultimates. And then we play Tamers. The Tamer lineup is pretty even across the board, mostly because I want to see each Tamer equally with the strategy. 3 TK, 3 TK and Kyrie, and then 3 Kyrie. The whole point of the deck is to just stack behind your Tamers and then crack back with a ton of memory. There was a game where I was getting set to 10 memory every turn and I just could not play anymore. The only thing I would change here is maybe try to go down to 2 TKs, because seeing more than 2 TKs has always felt bad, and in the deck you draw enough and you search enough to get to almost all of them. So seeing multiples, I feel like I could maybe switch it to a different yellow Tamer, or I could play starter deck TK to make my security beefier, so we're still playing with that. And then for options, the options are pretty simple. 2 yellow memory boosts just to extend plays, find my pieces, and then reinforced memory boosts. We're thinking about taking it out. The heal is nice, so setting up a security on the top, like if I put a Tamer up top, like again, accelerates my plays, accelerates my strategy. So I'm back and forth on it. I might put another memory boost, or just find another way to use this. And then finally I play 4 babies. Again, the whole strategy again is to sit behind 3 memory and then just generate value off of it. So drawing 1 card every time I swing when I'm at 3 memory is kind of just the point of the deck. So that's where I'm at. There's a lot of changes I still want to do. I'm not happy with it. The purple matchup's rough. The Gabumon matchup has been going great for me most of the time. We went to draw. Today I played a game where I had to draw because the game, the deck is, I don't know how to explain it. The deck controls and slows down the game a lot, and Gabumon can also slow you back, so we went to time there. But the purple matchup's rough, and I haven't really gotten to try security control yet, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, thank you so much for doing the deck profile, Sebastian. And remember, guys, you're brick by nature.